Hello, everybody. This is a business edition of Women Empowerment, and we are so honored today to have two amazing women of God. And I am going to give them the opportunity to introduce themselves and what they do business-wise. On my left, I have
Monica Jackson Buxton. I'm with the Ultimate Ensemble. I sell women's fashions, just something to build your confidence, make you feel good, look good, and run through your day.
All right, that's amazing.
And I'm Artanzia Crockett with Slash Tags Men and Women's Boutique, and we sell men and women's clothing for any event, church, birthdays, any special occasion you have. We are the place to go.
All right, so I want you guys also to tell us or to tell everybody which city you are in.
We're in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. We're on North Point Boulevard, 8100 Suite G.
All right, Monica?
I am out of Gastonia, North Carolina. I'm from Winston-Salem, so I come home often to visit my family. But most of my business is vendor events, and they're live, so you order and I mail everything to you.
All right. Thank you so much. We also want to talk about the season that we are going through, the pandemic. And the pandemic hit so many people. But I want to take the opportunity from these amazing women to, to have a conversation about their businesses and also see how we are all going to be encouraged from there. Atanzia.
Yes.
When the pandemic hit, how did you feel about that?
So when we were first ordered to shut down during quarantine, the first thing came into my mind was, what about the business? Because we were mostly in store. We didn't have a website. We wasn't doing Facebook Lives. And so all of my customers were generated through in-person, in-store. And so my customers, we're relationship-based, and so my customers come a lot of times to shop, but they also come for the experience of hanging out, conversating with us, and just trying on things and just enjoying the atmosphere of being in the environment. So when the shutdown was ordered due to the pandemic, I was like, okay, what is going to happen to our business? What is going to happen to our customers? What is going to happen to the finances? And I had to go back and I had to remember what God had already said. And he said, no weapon formed against you shall prosper. So I had to remember that word, not only for my personal health, but I had to remember that for my business as well. And so when that happened, I just said, okay, we're not going to stop. We're going to close down. We're going to follow the orders because we are going to obey the law.
Yes.
But we're going to we're just going to have to learn how to pivot our business model differently to where we can still function and still move forward in our business.
Wow, that's amazing. Monica, how did you feel?
Well, for me, the major thing was I had vendor events booked for months.
Okay.
And so that was something I enjoy doing because when you're selling a product, you're just not selling the product, you're ministering to them. So you're like, okay, well, how will I touch them? How will I see them? So you're talking about March, April, May. I had three months every weekend gone. So you say, okay, we're going to have to get creative. We have to start over. Be results driven and say, okay, what can I do? And what happened is I went live more. And that was a good thing. And, everything happens for a reason, only because people were home every day.
Yeah.
People didn't have anybody to touch them,
Yes.
to connect with them. So, even to the point I may get a text, you going live today? Because I don't have nothing to do. And I'm like, you don't have nothing to do? You just want to keep shopping? They were saving their money. They had learned to live off where they were, and some of them were working remotely. So that really made the difference. So it would be like, oh, okay, so you going tomorrow? What time you going tomorrow? And they came and enjoyed themselves, and you would get all kind of messages. And then when the package arrived at the house, how often they get their package and they call you, and it was just like sunshine.
Yes.
It was just like sunshine. It's like, I can't wait till that little pink envelope come to my house, and that they will be waiting on the mailman. So, and like I had several ladies, they would just buy 1 or 2 pieces so they could keep them coming.
I agree with that,
Yeah.
Monica. Let me also give a testimony. I have bought several pieces, and they're just $5. Get to see them. The whole rack is right there. So I have bought so many, and guess what? I am wearing some of it. So I understand the feel of receiving something from the mail and how that feels. And it has been a ministry. I agree. It has been a ministry that has cheered many of us up. So I want to go back to Atanzia, and I want you to go a little deeper on your transition process.
So, like I said, we were doing in-store. All of our customers were coming. We had built a great customer base because, like I said, whatever event you had, Slash Tags Boutique was it. I mean, that was the go-to place for all major events. Even just if you want a nice church flow, whatever you want to do, that was the place to go to get the high fashion. And so when we had to transition due to COVID, I had fought having a website for a couple of months. Like, I had fought it tooth and nail. Like, I don't want to do all of this. I don't want to go on Facebook Live. I didn't want to make all of those transitions, but I had to dig a little deeper, like you said, and I had to realize, okay, so what is it that's stopping you? Is it fear? And I had to say, okay, God, is this fear? Is this about me, or is this about doing what you have asked me to do? I said, and so I had to go through, and I said, okay, God, this is about you. This is about what you have instructed me to do. This is what I have a passion to do. This is what I love doing. And so I had to change. So it wasn't even necessarily about the business changing. It was about me changing. It was about me changing my mindset. It was about me going back to the scripture of no weapon formed against you and that will prosper. And so that weapon was the weapon that was in my mind. I had to deal with my mindset. I had to deal with, what are you doing? Why are you doing what you're doing? And why won't you go forward in doing everything and anything that you desire to do? What is holding you back? And so I had to go dig deeper and say, okay, what's holding you back? And once I began to look at what's holding you back from the website, you can come up with all of these excuses, but what is holding you back from the website? What is holding you back from going to Facebook Live? And so when I began to deal with me, because I deal with me continuously, but dealing with me, once I dealt with me and got me out of the way, then I began to launch the website. I began to go on Facebook Live. We're on Facebook Live every Saturday at 3 o'clock. But once I began to do that, the customers came, and they bought, and I was shocked,
amazed,
and I was shocked and amazed. I was like, this is something that I should have been doing long time ago. Like, this is something that would have added to my business. So it didn't take away from, it didn't replace, but it added to my business. And it's something that I enjoy doing every Saturday. Like she said, they will call you if you're not on. Where are you at? Where is the Saturday showcase? What are you going to show us today? Where are the deals? Because, like I said, we are a unique clothing company, and so our stuff is not just everywhere. You won't find them in just the typical store, typical boutique. So when I come, we come correct. So
you are very right. I had to ask you about my size, and at that time you didn't have a medium. So I wanted something to wear, and I was like, Atanzia, do you have this in medium? And then she said no. But what she's saying, it is so true. When you see somebody doing shows online, it's so encouraging, and it's like, okay, I'm buying it for myself, but also I'm supporting this business. So we have had to support each other, and that's why we are here too. We are here to support each other. Yes, Monica.
And to piggyback off of that, most of the time, why do we not do something? We don't know how.
Yes.
We're afraid. We don't know who to ask. We don't want to feel stupid. And once you get past those things and we worry about what someone else is going to say, the Lord got the last answer. So I mean, and so when you get to that point, and especially going live was something else, was it not?
Yes.
Because, and really, was it hard? Because you talk all day, but it was the point that somebody gonna be looking, what they gonna say, when you stop and put that completely out of your mind, it happens every time. And I always look at it as to say, I have a goal. What is the end result? And creating a website, I'm in the same process too. And it's one of those things, once you take the time, and you have to say, okay, if I don't know, I'm gonna find somebody. YouTube has a video for everything, and it makes things so much easier. And when you get to that point, you make your dreams bigger than your fears, and you won't have to worry about anything else.
You make your dreams bigger than your fears. That is my takeaway just from there. Thank you so much. So let's talk about the creativity part, because somebody's out there stuck, and I think what is preventing them is creativity. And go through with that process. How was it to you, and from godly perspective as a godly woman? how did you see it flow in the business?
So creativity. So it's just a matter of doing it. It's just a matter of starting. And a lot of times we as women, we don't start. We're so busy pouring into other women, so busy pouring into other things that we don't take the time to invest and pour into ourselves. So when we begin to pour into ourselves and make ourselves priority, then we have the freedom to go in and try different things. So the Facebook Live, that was a trying of something new. But once I did it, it's like, it just becomes like second nature. It just becomes natural because your customers love you. They do, and they love supporting you.
Yes.
And so it gives you the freedom to be able to try different things. And so when it comes to creativity and fashion, for me, it's just about trying something different. It's about going outside of the box, not going with the cookie cutter products. And so it's about putting things that you normally wouldn't put together.
Yes.
It's about buying things that you normally wouldn't buy. And so it's creativity for me and for business people in general should just be about the freedom to do it, the freedom to express who you are in your business.
Wow, the freedom to do it. Monica, you wanted to add on that?
Because she's totally right. Being an entrepreneur, that's a whole lot of letters, and sometimes we can spell it right and sometimes we can't. And if you don't, you just figure out the best way you can. And that is what entrepreneurship. Now, you have a business, a storefront. I ain't got there yet. I didn't say I didn't want none. Want it, but one step at a time. I do direct sales. So in doing that, when you are in direct sales, you're an independent consultant, you're a business owner, you have the ideas to do everything. You just don't do anything about it. You ever work for somebody and they tell you, I want you to do A, B, C, and D. Yes. Just like that, don't change. But in your mind, you got stuff going on.
Yeah.
When you work for yourself, long as you stay in the guidelines of the law and things you're supposed to do, or based on the vendor that I buy my products from, the world is your oyster. I mean, you can sit there. Sometimes I can't even go to sleep. You got things just ticking in your head, and you're like, okay, I'm about to turn some music on. And because I couldn't go to sleep. And it's like today, we didn't know what we're going to do with the jewelry. We didn't know how we were going to set it up.
Yeah.
But we knew we wanted to look good. At the end of the day, that results driven was when she set this platform up for everybody to see, it's going to be sharp. It's not going to be raggedy, because that's not what we do. And we kept working with it. And that's exactly what it is. I mean, you try again, and you have to keep going. You never stop.
You gotta keep going. Forward is the word.
Yes, absolutely.
At this particular season, we want always to concentrate on forward. Creativity. But Tensia, you wanted to add something else?
I did. My pastor used to always say, the late Bishop Otis Locker used to always say, do not fail at attempting to fail. So that means fail. Simply fail and try again. Like, there's nothing to it. Just fail and try again. And we're afraid of failing.
Yes.
So in our creativity, we don't try and we don't do certain things because we're afraid of failing. But failing or failure is our playground for success. It's where we practice. We practice failing over and over again so that we can be successful in the things that we do.
I'm so glad you talked about that point of failing and failures. I want you to encourage somebody. I want you just to go back to that and encourage somebody who feels a failure. Because the pandemic has made so many people feeling like they are failures. But I want you to give us a different perspective and just continue with that thread.
So as women, we are survivors. I mean, we're survivors of our household, of our finances, whatever it is that we've gone through, we're survivors at it. And that's the key to getting over ourselves and getting over fear and getting over this pandemic, because for some of us, this pandemic freezes us and we're at a standstill. And God has not called us to be at a standstill. God has called us to move forward. He said, Talitha Kume, which means daughter, arise. I want you to arise out of the hurt, out of the pain, out of the fear, out of whatever that's keeping you from doing what it is that God has called you to do. All of those things you have to arise out of and say, I'm going to go forward. I'm going to move forward despite the odds, despite what's going against me. I'm going to move forward anyway. And when you begin to move forward, God will begin to open up things for you. He will begin to open up so many doors for you that you didn't think would be open. It's just a matter of you going through and say, okay, I am going to start. That's what it goes goes back to going back to I'm going to start. Because when the pandemic came and we had to shut our doors down for those months, I was like, well, how are we going to do this? How are we going to survive as a business? Because even though they said, oh, well, you might be open in a couple of months, we didn't know how long this pandemic was going to last. We didn't know how long that we was going to have a statewide mandate for our businesses to be closed. We didn't know. But despite of the closing, we had to say, okay, I'm going to move forward. And so it's just moving past you, moving beyond what you think, moving beyond how you feel to do what it is that you're purposed in your heart to do. So it's about getting started, and it's about moving forward.
Wow. Getting started and moving forward. What would you say about somebody who feels who is a failure, and that failure has paralyzes them?
You're not paralyzed. It's all in your mind.
Okay.
Just like COVID came, we were shut down. We can't do anything about it. It's really a wake-up call. Okay? You have been given the gift of time. We couldn't go anywhere. We couldn't travel. We couldn't do anything. Some people couldn't even go to work. Couldn't make money. So during that time, what are you doing? Let's be productive. Let's figure out what is it that I want to do, because everybody does not want to sell $5 jewelry, and I understand that. But the vision that has given to me is do something you like, do something you enjoy, things that will not allow you to go to sleep.
Oh, yes.
Because those things, you happen all day long, every day.
Yes.
I mean, you can't wait to go to the shop. Because since you've been doing this, and we've been to vendor events before, we reconnected today. Once you start doing it, I tell you what, I can get off my daytime job and go home, like I said, and in my mind, it's 8 o'clock in the morning. I keep going until it's over. And it's one of those things, the funniest thing that, and I hope I don't take up too much time, I said to myself, there's so many people selling stuff, hustling stuff, and there's a lot of people doing scams and gimmicks. But if somebody took the time to show everybody how to do these things, like even if, and you know, I'm going to put it out there, the vision came, and I'm sorry, that may not even be the question, but what if there was some people that say, you know what, I want to start my own business. They might not want to do clothes, they might not want to be jewelry, it could be t-shirts, it could be it could be whatever they wanted to do. But if somebody sat you in a classroom, gave you an outline, these are the things you need, because that was something important to me, because you, instead of falling and bumping your head and scraping your knees, I need a business name. How you want to sell it, what you want to do, what you going to sell. Let's get these bank accounts together. How you going to receive this money? It's not hard to do a website. If you can create a Facebook page and then create a business page, you're ready to go. And then if somebody tell you how to do that without spending your money until you start making money, see, that's what COVID said to me. And my thing, so failure, that's not an option, because there's too many people out here that already know how to do stuff. You just got to find the person with the right spirit, the right vision, because I feel like this, she got some pretty jewelry over there. I'm like, okay, now what I'm going to do, because I really want them pearls. I mean, I like mine, and you can tell pearls is mine. I'm going to have to figure out how I'm going to get that. What she said, because you said you wanted to buy it, right?
Yes.
And then you have on my jewelry.
Yes.
But my thing is, what's for you is for you.
Yes.
What's for me is for me. Don't look to the right. Don't look to the left. Don't worry about what nobody is doing, because what God has blessed and instilled for each and individual person, you're gonna have it regardless.
Absolutely.
Because like we did a vendor event side by side. Then the Lord brought us back together today.
Yes.
You got this whole building. We got all this, and you just been blessed. I mean, I'm about to overflow, because because I feel like there's some people that want to do, and they're doing some things, and they struggle or they fail because somebody say, hold on, let me show you. Because what the success you have, the money you gonna spend, ain't gonna do my bills in my house. And then if we go together, and then it's like, you know what? Why don't we have some type of ministry, and all the ladies bring their products, sell the products, and then on the flip side, we teach other people how to run and go do theirs. And then when you fall, I'm gonna dust you off and I'm gonna send you back out there. So I don't know. I don't know what you're gonna take from that.
Oh, I'm taking so much. I'm taking creativity. I'm taking vision. I'm taking supporting each other. I'm taking moving forward and keep on going, even in the pandemic.
Yeah.
So this is big. that we gotta keep on moving forward. And then the biggest thing I want to take from what you just said is ask. And it's so biblical. Yes, ask, knock, and seek. If you don't know it, you gotta find it. If you've been asking and people are not answering you, guess what? Go find it.
Absolutely.
Go find it. Wherever you're gonna find it. On YouTube, you're gonna do some research, spend some time, and then if add on the knocking. Okay. Sometimes I have done more than just asking. I have done more than just finding. I've had to call people and just to find it, to go out to a different state, a different country. I've had to do all that so I can find it. And some of the things that I've had to find them from the Bible. The Word of God has revealed so much wisdom, especially right now. There are so many people, as Monica, you were saying. People do think there are crooks out there. But if we are to stick to the godly wisdom, we will do it right. We will continue to move forward, and God will continue to give us His grace. This session has been so empowering. Before we finish, I want Ms. Hortensia to tell us, what is the why of your business?
So the why of /Tags Boutique is the customers. Our customers have become family. I mean, the people that come in, whether they're new, whether they're repeat customers, they have become a part of our family. I mean, they come and just sit and talk. I mean, they'll sit in my store for about 30, 40 minutes and won't even sweat it, because they're used to being able to talk to us about their lives, about their lifestyles, what's going on in their lives. And so when we bring the fashion to what they're doing in their lifestyles, it makes it our why. We're in this business to serve the community. We want to be a staple in the community. That has always been our why. Our why was not to just be a fly-by-night store. Our why was to be able to serve the Black community. And we want to be a staple. We want to be here. We don't want to be here just for one day or a couple of days or a couple of weeks or a couple of months even, but we want to be a community, a staple in the community where people know where to go. And we've only been in existence. We're going on our 4th year. We're going on our 4th year, and I'm telling you, when we first started, we didn't have any customers. We didn't know what was going on. But then when we started getting customers and people started hearing about us, we began to establish ourselves as the place to go for high fashion. So we craft ourselves in quality fashion. So that is our why, to meet the needs of our customers, because we have customers who wants to dress to a T. I mean, they want to be fine as wine. So they're dressing, and so we're providing that avenue for them. So that is our why, coupled with the fact that this is my passion. I mean, this is what I enjoy doing, and I know that you can always tell. So whether it's my Facebook Lives, whether it's my in-store customer service, even in the vending, I know that you can tell just from the vibe that I get. This is my passion. This is what I love doing, and I love being able to meet the needs of the community. I love being able to give you that ensemble to dress for your 50th birthday shoot, which I got coming up. But being able to dress you for that special event, even with church. I mean, we get a lot of church attire because we get a lot of people that attend church. So when we first opened, people would come in our store. They was like, "Oh, your store looks churchy." I was like, "Well, what's wrong with that?" I said, "That's a good thing." So we're not selling a lot of club attire, so we do sell a lot of church attire for men and women. But it is our passion. It's what we love doing. It's what we always love doing. So that is our why for /Tags Boutique.
Wow, that's amazing. It's amazing. I met you like 2 years ago, and I met you through pictures. And what I liked from those pictures was high fashion. So you're very right. You like to see your passion. It tells it all from all the pictures that are out there in the social media. Now I want you to demonstrate to us. Tell us, what did you bring?
Okay.
Is this like a sample of what you're selling in the store?
So absolutely. So
yes, okay.
This items as well. We do sell high fashion men clothing. So we sell Kango hats. There you go. So we sell Kango hats, all different kinds of Kango hats. We also sell the Bruno red bottom hats. So if you like the red bottom hats, we have those. We have these in beige, green, blue, and gray. And they are $99, which is pretty good because they normally sell for $199. And we also have dressy clothing for the men as well. We have the Verse 9 ties, as well as dress shirts. And we also have the Greek print, Versace print jogging suits. So really nice.
Stretch that out.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Thank you.
So this is the jogging suit. Luxury. These are called our luxury jogging suits. And these are for men. Now, even though they're for men, I have one. I have one in solid white. White with the black trim, but very, very nice. And they come with the pants. So really nice luxury jogging suit that has the Greek print around the pants as well as the jacket. But very, very nice.
It's beautiful.
Very beautiful.
And we have these in different colors. So the Versace print or Greek print here, we have this in red. We also have it in green, purple, but the blue and the red are our most popular items. And these are $179. And these retail for, let me get you a price. These usually retail for,
It's at the top.
these usually retail for, I want to say $299, but we have them for $189 here at Slash Tags Boutique. So definitely come and see us. We're located at 8100 North Point Boulevard, Suite G, in the heart of Winston-Salem. We're also online at www.slashtagsboutique.com. And we're also on Facebook Live every Saturday at 3 o'clock for our live Saturday showcase. That's where we feature our showcase items as well as other sales and deals. So you definitely want to meet us there. And if you can't meet us in any of those places and want more information, feel free to call us at the store. Our number is 336-893-8397.
Thank you. Tell us what is the name of your Facebook page.
So the name of our Facebook page is Slash Tags Boutique.
Thank you. Slash Tag Boutique. Every Saturday, 3 o'clock, right?
3 o'clock every
3
Saturday.
o'clock. You will find wonderful sales, wonderful deals, and fashion. She loves quality.
Oh, absolutely.
So everything to her is about quality. Quality hats, quality clothes, everything is about quality. And I just want to thank you so much for dressing up women and dressing up men as well.
Absolutely.
And for coming up and for continue even through the pandemic.
Absolutely. Thank you for the opportunity to be here.
Thank you. Miss Monica.
Yes.
I want you just to encourage somebody who does not understand why should I open a business at this particular time. So many people are closing down. We have seen businesses, big businesses closing down, small business closing down, and guess what? I went to the mall. And one of my favorite
stores,
had closed down, and I say, what's next? And somebody just had the vision. God had given them that vision. You gotta open a business this year. What would you tell to that person?
Well, knowing that we are experiencing and we'll get past this and have experienced COVID-19, a lot of people buy online. That is something new that people, like for me, and before I started selling paparazzi, I would never buy. I need to put it in my hand. I need to hold it. Now you know that people aren't afraid. They will actually buy online. So if it's something that you enjoy doing, your passion, I don't care if it's cupcakes, t-shirts, shoes, whatever it is, find what your niche is, what you do well, brand yourself. When I look at you, I see your nails done, your hair is done, your makeup is done, your outfit is on point at all times. And so when you bring that to the table, whatever it says about you, do it. COVID is not, it has not been a wonderful situation.
Right. No.
But we're going to take it and do the best thing we can.
Absolutely.
What I've learned, I work on 8 to 5. I work in corporate America. But one thing I've learned is if something was to happen and I got let go, I could still make it.
Absolutely.
People still began to buy. I created a schedule. I had that gift of time. And I enjoy it. Don't be afraid. You have to try something. I believe learning with this, everybody needs something. The reason why I joined and when I became a paparazzi independent consultant, I said I needed something for me. My children were getting older, so that means that void, those things that I would normally do, I need to find something just for me that makes me happy, that I can enjoy doing, come home and it's no problem. Well, it went past that. I sell the jewelry for the first couple months. They was like, okay, mama in the room, she's doing what she's doing. Now my son comes to help me.
Yes.
Well, then I watched the video, and it says children can work for their parents when they have an in-home business.
Yes.
That's what, don't quote me, go look it up. It's $12,400 that a child can make working in the home that's tax-free.
Wow.
So and I'm going to tell you the moral of the story. In learning all of this, my son said, because I pay him. I do my lives, he does posters. Anything that they can learn and do with those games. Mm-hmm. I send him a video, this is what I need you to do today. He does all my shipping. And we just put it out there and the mailman come pick it up or we'll take it to the post office. He said, Mama, you should have taught me about money a long time ago. Mm-hmm. I said, what do you mean? Some of that stuff that I want, you know, that country come out. He said, some of that stuff that I want, you know, it's not important anymore. Mm-hmm. Or I want those $100, $200 shoes. Mm-hmm. He understands now at 15 what it takes to get that money.
Yes.
The flip side is when he goes off to college, I don't have to do things I don't have no business doing because I'm going to figure out how to sell things and do things and have my own business myself because he wants a t-shirt business. So he's been watching the videos, he created designs. So what that has done is, and now my husband makes the racks. So when I go somewhere, I can stretch wide, I can stretch high, show my jewelry and just be happy. So in that, you got, and then my baby boy, he helped too. So you got 4 people in the household who weren't doing anything, and now everybody has their own niche, their own dreams, their own thing to make them happy. And once you figure out what that is, and then in doing all of that, it brought us together. Yes. Because like, well, what are we going to do today? Or what vending we got today, Mama? We got to go make some money. Or you got to go over there. What time you going to come back? I mean, that's a 15-year-old where normally they in there playing the game. Now, don't get me wrong. He plays that game. But the mindset is different. So when negative things in the community or cultures come to them, I got too much on my mind now. Yes. All that stemmed from having my own business. Yes. And the best thing that really, that my biggest why is, you know, when you're invited to a meeting, church meeting, work meeting, and you've earned your seat at the table. When you've earned your seat at the table, you need to look the part, speak the part, and feel confident at the same time. Yeah. I enjoy being able to buy as many $5 pieces. I can wear something different every day if I want to. Because for $5, I can't even go to Chick-fil-A no more. No. You see what I'm saying? And you're going to get a sandwich with water. You see what I'm saying? And so knowing that somebody's going to get up and they put their clothes on and they feel good. Because when you feel good, like going to a wedding, a prom, or whatever it is, you know when you look good, can't nobody tell you nothing. And if you could provide people the means to be able to have that feeling every day, they will conquer the world.
Wow. What an amazing conversation. What an amazing. If you want to start a business, this is still the right time. This is still the right time. Who can despise the days of small beginnings? I see small beginnings right here. Absolutely. You started with your husband. And then now when I come to the shop, I don't just see you and your husband, I see your aunt also has something, doing something. You started by yourself, then your kids joined, then
my
your husband. It has become a family business. It just has come a point of unity. Wow. So what can I say about starting businesses or whatever God has told you to start, go ahead and start. And if you have been paralyzed because of this pandemic, there is grace, creativity, and just take one step at a time, one foot in front of the other, just like Minister Atincia said. That's all you got to do. Just do it. Make it work. And the wisdom of God is going to be so real in you. Sometimes you're going to feel afraid. We do it anyway, even when we're afraid. Even if you feel like you have failed, just arise and do it again. There's always grace to do it again. So I just want to thank these amazing women of God who have been here. They will come back. We are going to have them over and over. Next time, we are going to have your fashion show right here, your whole store is going to be right here on this stage. So just get ready.
Get ready. Yeah, we want models and all.
We want it all. We want to buy from this whatever you're going to show
Absolutely.
and showcase.
Absolutely.
We want to be able to support each other.
Absolutely.
And there's one thing that I have learned during pandemic is supporting each other. Supporting that sister who's starting a business. Supporting that somebody who is selling food or whatever they are selling. Just support them. We're going to get through this, and God is faithful. He's going to help you. He's going to help all of us. I just want to take the opportunity to thank you for coming back.
Absolutely.
For coming.
Thank you.
And is there anything you would like to share with everybody?
I just want to tell you to be encouraged. That's all. To just, don't let fear stop you. Don't let anybody stop you from doing what it is that you want to do. Not even yourself. That's all. Being able to talk yourself into, because you talk yourself out of, but be able to talk yourself into doing what you aspire to do. Don't wait on anybody else to give it to you. Don't wait on anybody else to tell you. You need to start. You need to get active, and you need to start. So get over you and do what it is that you're inspired to do, and God will see you through it.
Wow. Amen. Monica, do you have a last word to encourage somebody? And how do they meet you? How do they find you?
Oh, my name is Monica Jackson Buxton. That is my full name. It's on my Facebook page. Monica, Monica Jackson, Jackson. Last name Buxton. You may mess it up, but we'll get it right. Buxton. Go to my personal page. I have nothing private. You'll learn about everything. The jury and me and my family, because we want to build a relationship. If you go there, all the links for my websites and everything are there. My phone number is there. 336-391-3660. The Ultimate Ensemble is the name of my business.
Wow. I have worn all your products.
Nice.
I've worn your product as well. I've enjoyed them, and I just want to thank you so much for coming to this conversation and what we have been happening today for this business edition. We'll be back at least once a month with the business edition. Once again, thank you, Ms. Atensia, and thank you so much, Ms. Monica. And until then, my name is Dr. Dorothy Shallua, and I'm here with
Monica Jackson Buxton from the Ultimate Ensemble.
Thank you.
Artanzia Stowe Crockett from Slash Tags Boutique.
Thank you, and God bless you, and I will see you next time. I'm here with Monica again with Ultimate Assemble, and look at what we got. We want Miss Monica to continue with Hawaii, and how are people going to get some of this beautiful jewelry that you brought for women empowerment?
All right, so I'll start with my why first, because once we start on the jury, you might not be able to stop yourself. My name's Monica Jackson Buxton. I am the CEO of the Ultimate Ensemble. I'm a mother, I'm a wife, and with this business, it's given me so much passion. It's given me something for myself as a woman, and my goal is to have women prepared for wherever you have to go, wherever you have to be, to make sure, because you know you want to have the right piece, you want the right outfit. And I don't do outfits, I just do the jewelry. But having these items just set it off and it just finish it. It creates the ultimate ensemble. Because when you sit down at your, you know, and you have your seat at the table, your place on the pew,
oh yes,
whatever you have,
your place on the pew.
There you go. You're gonna have everything from head. I mean, because when you feel better, I mean, you raise your shoulders back, and that's my goal. And the final part is when you have that confidence. Yes. There's nothing that you can't do.
Oh. There's nothing like confidence when you go to the boardroom.
Yeah.
When you go to a meeting.
That's right.
When you're standing up to minister. Nothing like confidence.
That's right.
All right.
And this confidence costs $5.
$5?
$5. $5. That lead and nickel free. Now these items on the table, well, these are my Z pieces. That's my signature line. That's a signature pieces. Okay. They're $25. But everything on the rack, being a paparazzi consultant, I am able to sell and buy as much jewelry as I like. You want to know why?
Why?
Because as a consultant, I sell it for $5.
Oh wow!
But I only buy it for $2.75. So that's your profit. That is your percentage that you give. So items are 35 and 45%. That goes to me after I sell the items. All of the items are lead and nickel free. Now you can tell I have racks. I have about 8 racks full of jewelry at home.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm addicted. I tell you, you know, and they say, you know, you don't want to say addicted or fixed, but it's a $5 habit that people have. Pearls are my ultimate favorite.
They are my favorite.
Yeah, I can wear a pearl every day.
I think I bought like 6.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. And you know, with these the line that they have for paparazzi, we have pearl, we have gunmetal, we have silver, we have brass, we have copper, and we also have a men's line. You know how there's items that are like a little rawhide string or a silver plain necklace, and all of that is $5. So being able to make sure that when you buy that outfit, you have jewelry at home that you could always wear, but why not wear something different? Like, okay, you have the silver accent on the arm. Yes. I want something to match that. Yes. Just think, that's a full coordination. It just glows, and when you walk in, people notice. Especially if it's some jewelry that make, like right now, this jewelry, I can hear it make noise, but you can't hear it make noise. But if you have bangles on and things that, or a necklace that actually make noise, you wear jewelry that make noise, people look twice. What is that? And when they look like, oh, that's beautiful. Yes. As you notice this piece right here, we have a Z piece just like it. And my thing is, I make it where it can reach each and everybody, because actually that's 2 necklaces, that's 2 $5 pieces. Yes. Do you see? And so being able to do that, switch up, so now she has more than one look. Yes. She will have 3. She can wear the long pearl, similar to this.
Okay. You may stand up.
Okay. You can wear the long pearl. And see, with this, that's what I'm doing with that. Oh, I'm working it, right? But I may have a different flair, a different flavor, and I need something to accent my dress, my shirt. I have this one has a ribbon on it. I can tie it high, I can tie it low, I can take it around and put the bow in the front. Okay. So when you have jewelry that takes you to a whole nother level to build you up, you walk, your strut is different.
And is that all for $5?
Yeah, $5. That's just $5. And then, you know, there's times when you need to put a little extra on it. There's times when I need to go up and do the announcements, or I'm the usher for whatever it is, or that nice meeting that you got to go to. And I've got some bling earrings. And these bling earrings, they actually dangle $5, lead and nickel free. If you were to go to a department store and you had these earrings on, it probably cost you $15, $20.
Exactly.
You're not gonna wear them often, so you don't want to spend them all at the same time. The bling gets big. We have chokers, we have everything that you can think of. And then for my young ladies that are a little sassy, but I'm gonna be classy, okay? I got my gunmetal beads, and the fringe now is the thing.
Oh my!
You go to
$5 too.
$5. $5. You can't beat it. So being able to do that, and whatever color, design that you need, I think this one is absolutely gorgeous. This is a black fringe. So there's so many pieces I can wear with this, with a gunmetal piece.
Okay.
The good thing is all of our jewelry that we have, it usually coordinates. So if I buy a piece of gold, I get some earrings later, that gold gonna match. I need a gunmetal.
Yes.
I need a silver. They all come into play. The difference is, in addition to that, we have rings.
I'm gonna have 2 today.
Okay?
I'm buying 2 already.
Yeah, we have rings that think about it. You usually buy a necklace, or you just might buy some earrings.
Yes.
But if you know I can go throw in a ring too, and they stretch you, so it's not like you gotta say, well, I need a size 6 or I need a size 7. No, they're stretchy on the back. So they fit everybody.
I have very small fingers.
Right.
And go ahead and get that blue one to match up with my top.
There you go.
All right. Thank you.
There you go.
All right.
And then, if you need to take the bling to a whole nother level, this bling right here is almost as big as my knuckle. It just depends on what you're going to put on. I'm a woman. Now, I'm frugal. Okay. Because I like a whole lot of stuff. Okay. And I want to know, like today, I have been holding on to this red skirt. But then I remembered I had my red blouse. Okay. Now, don't let me go somewhere and I want to, come on now. Oh, yes. Do you see what I just did with that? Exactly. Okay, so what happened is, even from where you're sitting, I had my red skirt. I had my shirt with the red sleeves. And then I'm going to throw in that little piece of red, just gives a whole different look. You see the difference? That piece there, is that $5 too? $5. So what? And that's why I enjoy paparazzi, knowing that every outfit I put on, because this is how I get ready in the morning. Okay. Oh, okay, this is the necklace I'm going to wear. Let me find some clothes to go with my jewelry. Okay. It's just that serious. And now you say, okay, now Miss Monica, you got all this bling up on the table. That's $25. Hold on. I got one for you. You would have never thought this was $5. Wow. Wow. Okay. Think about, there's a wedding. The mother of the bride. Yes. There's a meeting for all the ladies in the church. Yes. Every time you don't want to wear the same thing. No. And you want to be beautiful. Or I have done a bridal party and everybody got bling. You got 5 girls, $25. That necklace is a couple. $25 for a wedding. Because now with COVID-19, we're not going out as much. Not people. So everything's small and intimate. So you're not putting a whole lot of money into it. But then you can go take your pictures, have the jewelry you want for how much? $5. Now tell me this one is not absolutely gorgeous. Oh, that's beautiful. That's not $25. $5. Okay. Have I sold you yet? You've sold me. I've sold you. And so with these pieces, sells me so many. And knowing and with that, it's the $5 bling is the thing. Earrings. Remember the dangle earrings I just showed them? Yes. Then you got your ring. Yes. You walk in and just be quiet. Don't say nothing. Okay. And watch them not observe everything about you. Okay. Flick that hair back and you like, goodness, what am I going? See, you're gonna be the model for the day, and it's one of the one that I love. There's gonna be times I get that. Okay. There's gonna be times when you need to take it to the extra level. Extra level. There's times when you need a choker. Okay. Wow. That is a choker. Okay. All right. Think about if I put 2 of them on. Oh. Can you show us how to do that? Because somebody is thinking of buying one. Yeah, watch. Okay, let's see if we can get it on the bus. I don't know if I can get it on the bus because I didn't bring that round one. That's my fault. But let me show you how this looks. Okay. We're going to lay this first one on here. All right. All right, and with this, it's going to be a little different, but you imagine it's going around your neck, right? Okay. We call it the double up.
Okay.
I can take more than one and put it on my neck. Can you imagine? Hold on, I'm gonna show you. Okay, so now we see how that looks as one piece.
Yes.
All right. With the double up, I have the ability to make one tight and make one loose.
Okay. Oh.
And it gets wide.
That's right.
You could actually, come on now. I'm trying to tell you.
Okay.
Do you see how that just got even bigger?
And then it seems like it's a $25 piece.
Right, that's just a 5 and a 5. Okay, then you get a pair of bling, and see that has that pink iridescence to it.
Yes.
So think about the jewelry, the clothing. I mean, taking the jewelry and put it with the clothing. If that was a pale pink,
wow,
a mauve color,
yes,
that right there. Or if you went straight black,
yes,
and all you see is me and the bling.
Exactly.
That's it.
Okay.
That is what $5 jewelry does to you. I have customers that will say, "Hey, you're not going live today?" Because I go live on my Facebook page, and I was like, "Yes," and they enjoy. Sometimes they just come to watch. Oh, yes. I know they're coming just to watch. Let me be your evening, afternoon, nighttime conversation.
That's right.
This week I work full time as an HR manager. I went out of town. I called my husband. I said, "Babe, I can't go live because I didn't bring my jewelry." He said, "Okay, I'll call you back in 5 minutes." I'm looking like, "Call me back in 5 minutes?" Let me call you back in 5 minutes. He called me back. He said, "You ready to go live?" I said, "I don't have any more jewelry with me." He said, "Yes, I'm going to come on the live." It was so much fun. It was hilarious. I don't think I sold about 3-4 pieces, but I had about 30 people come on the live, and they laughed at us with us the whole time. We call it the mystery night.
The mystery night.
And the mystery was, Monica, you don't know what jewelry I'm going to show. And when we did it, I was live on the top. He was live on the bottom. Yes. And I didn't know what he was going to show. And so next thing you know, I'm at the top and he's at the bottom. And then on the screen, you just see this little picture. And I'm just like, okay. And I'm live.
Yes.
And the people like, okay, well, Monica, what you going to say? It was the most exhilarating. And I had so many messages. And so my thing is, if you can just lighten someone's day, that's why I do what I do. Bringing confidence, making people feel good and enjoy themselves. The best part about this this journey is I've met a lot of people that I've helped. I've met a lot of people that have helped me in my journey. But when my husband lost his brother, and this back in June, I had customers who, they're my customers. They're not like my sister or my best friend. These are people, the only connection I had was Facebook. Yes. I had messages after messages after messages. It wasn't just, "You're in my prayers." They wrote a whole paragraph. And I said, baby, do you see your messages? Yes. No, them yours. No. They saying, "Where's Mr. James?" Because they know Miles and Anthony, and everybody call him Mr. James. And the outpour of people actually sending messages to actually pray or leave a voicemail message, all from $5 jewelry.
$5. That's it.
I had people that were on another team. Yes. Give us the address. We gonna bring some food. No, we good. They didn't just bring some chicken from Bojangles. Okay. They just didn't go to Kentucky Fried Chicken. They brought the big pan of barbecue ribs. Oh my! The big beef ribs, and it's covered with aluminum foil. They brought the homemade chicken pot pie. With the vegetables and the rice and the homemade strips of crust. And I had never met this person, but because she was a paparazzi consultant, because of the relationship, they have seen you bring life to other people. They said, in your time of need, here you go.
So how does somebody become a consultant?
All right. With paparazzi, all you have to do, I know you can join today. All right. You go to, I have a website, and we'll actually put everything in the description at the bottom so you have it. Because if I rattle it off, you're not going to know it. You decide, yes, I want to join. First, I want to know why you want to join. People join for various reasons. One, I need some money. Okay. That's all right. Because if that's what's going to drive you, we're going to ride that bus to crash or just run out of gas. The next one, I need some flexibility or I need some freedom. Okay. because this will allow me to not have to work somewhere else.
Yes.
I can be with my children. I can be with my family. I have some people that have slight disabilities.
Yes.
This allows them to where they probably, because of the outer, they can't go get a job.
That's right.
But they are savvy on the computer,
That's right.
build a website, and they can be just as productive.
Yes.
Then you have some people that want to just come for the discount.
Oh, yeah.
And then they want to come for the tax write-off.
Uh-huh.
All those things. And once somebody decides what you want to do, I know why you want to do it. Let's go set your goal.
Okay.
I help you set a goal, and then you buy your kit.
Okay.
You say, well, Monica, how much does the kit cost? Kit costs $99.
Okay.
How
many pieces do you get in the kit?
35 pieces in the first box.
Okay.
Even just starting out, would that work? It worked for me because that's the one I bought.
Okay.
There's a $2.99 and a $4.99. So you got 125 pieces, you go up to $250.
Okay.
However you want to do it, that's fine. But I started with the $99 kit with 35 pieces.
Okay.
And what it is, paparazzi, now I have 7 racks, so you can just imagine how much jewelry I have. They'll pick out 35 pieces to show you. The reason they give you the 35 pieces and they pick them, want you to see for all flavors, for all styles, all likes, I need you to give you one of each. Because see, it may be something you're like, oh, that's not pretty. Somebody think it's pretty. Somebody got an outfit. So I need you to know, yes, it goes. You just have to find the right customer.
Yes.
So that's how I started. And from then on, so once you buy the $99 kit or the $2.99, let me start over. $99,
Okay.
$2.99, or $4.99.
Okay.
Those are the 3 sizes that you can buy. When you buy a kit, you just buy it one time. You never have to buy again. Once you buy that kit, we can start selling. You automatically get a website. Your box will be on the way. And when I say that website, we would teach you how to generate and create traffic to your page that Paparazzi provides you. You may say, hey, I started this business and I want you to go look and just see what I have. Or will you support me and buy my first be my first sale? They go to this website, you get your commission off that, Paparazzi sends it to them. With this business, you can do it so many ways. It can be, I'm just selling face-to-face when I go somewhere. I can do a vendor event and set my racks up and my tables. I can do it online. I can do a website. However you want to do it. You can sit out there like a lemonade stand selling jewelry. I do it. You're laughing, but we had a community yard sale.
Yeah, I've seen that one.
Yes.
I saw that
We
one.
had a community yard sale, and I think I had about 7 racks out there.
Yes, I saw that one. It was so big.
And so what happened, the people came around, they bought furniture, lawnmowers, wheelbarrows and stuff. And so the ladies with the men said, hey, stop right there. Because they seen the sign. It said $5. You can't miss it. And that way, the husbands got what they wanted, and they would come on, get them a couple pair of earrings and necklaces, and go on home. So, it's one of those things you could, as long as you do by policy and procedures and do everything you're supposed to do, it is the most exhilarating thing for me. I enjoy it. So that's how you do it.
Oh, that's amazing. I love the jewelry. It's only $5. I wear it. That's why I already got one right here today. It goes with my outfit.
That's right.
Yes. And she came in and she threw this on me because I already had this long piece. So we discussed about adding another piece. Now, look, only for $10 today I've spent, and look how I look. So $5. Why are we doing this? We're doing this because somebody has thought of opening a business and they don't know what they want to do. So we will be bringing different kind of businesses just to give you the opportunity and see, do I want to do this? And yes, if you want to join this kind of a team, this kind of a business, we have the phone number and you can call. And I really want to thank God for Monica. She's a woman of God. She will encourage you. She's always helping people. She now has a team of 25 people. So congratulations,
Thank you.
woman
Thank
of
you.
God.
I appreciate
And I
it.
just want to thank you so much for bringing all this.
Yeah.
When we talked about it, I
Yeah.
didn't think you were going to bring your rats.
Well, you know what? You never know, and the opportunity may present itself, or you just leave it in the car. It doesn't matter. It could have been one piece, but here, my thing is, it was a blessing to be asked. Okay.
That's good.
It's a blessing to be able to share with someone and say, you know what, you can do it too. I watched a video the other day, and it was Gloria Mayfield Banks. She said, "There's nothing wrong with being a copycat.
There's nothing wrong to be a copycat.
As long as you follow the right cat."
All right.
Okay? So that I say that in a way, if there's something you want to do, find someone that you admire, someone that is doing things the right way, and follow those things. Because as you learn a little bit, they grow one thing on top of the other. And after a while, you're like, ooh, did I do all of that? Because you got to think about it. When I started out just a year ago, I just had 35 pieces. In having just 35 pieces, I sold those pieces. I opened up my box and did a live. It was terrible, but I had a ball. My son and I laughed so hard. It was worth the 35 pieces. Next thing you know, I didn't have no more. Oh Lord, well, what I'm gonna do? Well, I guess you're gonna have to go buy some more. And I kept buying and I kept buying. And my husband saw other consultants and he said, "Baby, I think I can make you one of them racks." I said, "Well, go ahead and make me one." And he made one. He made two. He made three. And I think I have about 10 altogether.
10 altogether.
And so I just go sit. I said, "You go on the Lowe's? Can you go ahead and get?" And he would make me another one. And I would be the guinea pig because some of them have different locks, different whips. And it just happened. And so from there, I saw people out there doing vendor events and they said, "You need a vendor?" I subscribed. "Sure. Do your registration. We'll see you at so-and-so and so-and-so at a certain time." It was just that easy. So then you show up, and because it's your business, you set it up and do however you want. And one thing led to another. So if someone, it may not be paparazzi. Now, I ain't gonna lie, I would love to have you on my team. But the word don't say on my team. It's one of those things, let's go find what you want to do. What is your vision? Let's make it plain. What is it that would make you happy? That I'll help you and show you how to do. Now, is it easy? No, it's not easy at all. It's simple. There's a difference. Easy means anybody can do it. Simple means I can learn. Simple means I can watch somebody. I can ask some questions. I can research on my own. And the more drive you have to want to know, the better you'll be.
Oh, wow.
I mean, and it just goes from there because a smartphone is all you need. You may say, "Well, I don't have a computer. I don't have a rack." Okay, well, a bus come in the box. If you can turn your phone on and play music or whatever, or stream the church or whatever, that's all you can do. That's all you need. Can you take a picture and post a picture? That's it.
Oh, that's so easy.
That's it.
Take a picture and post it.
That's it. Or you can go live and you show it. People say, and then to be able to take money, that's free. You can get a Square account.
Let me ask you this. Do you support people on their journey? Like if somebody starts today and they have no clue, what kind of support do you give them?
Oh, no, there's training. There's, now for my people, especially if they're local, I go to their house.
Oh, wow.
We open up that box. There have been times where I bring you a blessing box. And they say, "Well, what I need the blessing box for?" Because I'm going to teach you to sell these 35. You're going to run out and you're going to be waiting on the mailman. So I'm going to need you to sell these so you can go get some more. We have, it's tiers. I have a sponsor. My sponsor has a sponsor. So we all have training. Our team, we stay connected. We share the training. All of us from levels up are in each other's group. So I may do a training and teach people how to build a website. I may do a training and teach people, because I work professionally in HR. So I teach you how to recruit. And so the next sponsor, that may not be her specialty. So you just don't have me. You get a buddy, And then you get leaders above that. And then we have incentives, we have games, we have parties, we have get-togethers. I mean, we brought 4 levels of teams together and did activities. And that way everyone stays connected. I'm not going to know everything because I'm still learning. But I have connections that I will make sure they're yours too. Because when you belong to me, they know, don't mess with that. No, you better not. Because that right there mine. And when I put that on people, they know I'm going to come correct. I'm going to do my best. If I fall short, I'm just going to raise my hand and say I'm sorry. And then we're going to start all over.
Oh, right.
Yeah, we're going to start all over.
I like that. So you become the mentor for the person.
We had a mentor. But then I'm going to help you, because then I want you to build your team.
Yes.
Now, let's be honest. Money is good. It allows you to do other things. Selling the $5 jewelry, that just have plum fun. I just enjoy myself. But then the next thing is, okay, I have a team, but I need you to have a team.
Okay.
The flip side of paparazzi is we're not teaching you just sales. We're going to teach you leadership.
Okay.
I want you to build your own team, add people to you. You gain commission off that. You have your residual income. That money just keep coming even when you sleep.
Okay.
And so then you learn to lead, mentor, train, and you're going to sell. All those qualities, you can't tell me you can't take that to anybody's job. That's self-improvement. Because everyone that's on my team, they don't have the same personality.
That's right.
I have to learn to lead each and meet them where they are and guide them differently. Just like when you have children.
Yes.
It's the same thing. And so being able to take a $99 box and get all of that. And you don't have to build a team. But that's another element of income that you can actually tap into. And it's fun.
Yes.
I mean,
I see you on your page when you do your lives. She's having so much fun.
Yes.
So what's the name of the page again?
The Ultimate Ensemble.
The Ultimate Ensemble. And you go live every 8 p.m., right? Yes. And I've been there. And usually she has about 30 to 50 people almost every day when she goes live.
And they don't all buy. It's just, it's women and some men coming together and we enjoy ourselves. And when they send me the pictures or they'll post and say, do you see my outfit today? I love it. Because they're happy.
So somebody wants to join the team. Somebody wants to be part of this business. I want you, as we are closing, to tell them how to find you and how to join the team.
Yes.
And then at the end, somebody would love to see you praying for them as we're finishing up.
I can do that. My name, if you get my name right, that's all you need.
Okay.
Monica Jackson Buxton. Monica Jackson, Jackson, Buxton. That's the tough one. Buxton. On that page has everything you need to know about me. My family, my business, and everything. And then on that page, it has a link that goes directly to the Ultimate Ensemble. If that doesn't work, you're not on Facebook. It don't matter. My cell phone number is 336-391-3660. You can either call me or you text me. Say I'm ready to join. I'm going to send you a link. I'm going to talk to you. Make sure this is a good opportunity for you. Because I don't want to, my thing is I don't want to set anyone up for failure. I want you to be successful. And I have a website. That's a long one too. We'll put all that in the description. But if you can get to my page, Monica Jackson Buxton, everything's listed. Website and everything. You can shop. And that way, sometimes, and when you reach out and say, I'm thinking about joining. I need to do something. I need to do something for myself. It's not a given you're going to join. You're coming. That's your first step of research. That's your first step of growing yourself. And you actually, I'm going to give you the information. You can make sound decisions.
Great. So somebody would love to be encouraged through a prayer because they have gone through so much because of the pandemic. And they just felt like quitting and they are ready to throw in the towel. Miss Monica,
all right.
Please pray for them as we are coming to the end.
Dear Heavenly Father, we come to you at this time. There's some people that we need to cover. Some people we need to let them know that it will be all right. What we're going through was for a reason. And there's a vision, there's a path, there's a place, there is a time and a season that is yet to come. And when I say the heaven is just going to open up. So what I say to you tonight, today, whatever it is, whenever you're seeing this, don't give up. Don't give in. Don't acknowledge the devil. I see you. I know you're there. Let me step out your way because I know my God has covered and is going to keep me. There's nothing that's going to get in the way. And stay encouraged. In your journey, even when you're down, you may feel, why did this happen to me? Lord, help me, give me peace, keep me covered. Just keep going. Reach out and know that there is somewhere out there. Just open your mouth and ask. We're going to be there. There's nothing that you've done. There's a reason for everything that we experience. Lord, I just want them to know that they're not alone. There is somewhere out there for them that is going to be able to help them, whatever they want to do. All you have to do is never quit. Never give up. Lean on God and your understanding of knowing that I too can make it. Amen.
Amen. In Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen.
Wow. Thank you so much, Miss Monica. And we have all the information.
Yes.
You would love to join this particular business, go ahead and call.
Yep.
She would
just let me know.
love for you to be part of our team. And we'll be coming back again and again with different types of business ideas so we can all learn, grow, and become better leaders. I really like what you said about you are training to be a leader. And we are all leaders. Leaders is influence. So as we are pursuing our vision in the area of business, entrepreneurship, it teaches us to grow in our leadership skills. So I just want to thank you so much. Share this with somebody. And I want to thank you so much for watching and be part of it. Again, my name is Dr. Dorothy Shallua, and I'm here with
Monica Jackson Buxton.
Thank you so much. Until next time, may God bless you.
Amen.
Amen.